let's learn about melting and boiling in this video. Every type of matter can be found in one state or another. These states, which can also be referred to as phases or solids, liquids and gases. But how does matter change from one state to another? All you need to do is apply some heat and pressure. The amount of heat or pressure that needs to be applied to change a state of matter totally depends on what kind of matter you are working with. Some elements of matter don't need a great deal of heat to change phases, while others require enormously high temperature in order to move into the next state. If you ever heard a scientist mention the phrase standard state, you should know this refers to the state of an element or a piece of matter is most likely to be at normal temperature. Pretty much every element standard state is that of a solid. This is true for substance such as lead or tin. There are only two elements with a liquid standard states, which are mercury and bromine. Hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen are all gases in their standard state. Let's study about melting. As you have read before, the only way to change the state of matter for any given substance is through heat. If you're talking about changing a solid to a liquid, then this process is called as melting. Every element and piece of matter in the world has a melting point, though some have a much higher melting temperature than others. When an element is heated, its molecules gain more energy and begin to move about more freely. This changes the element from a solid to a liquid. What does it mean when something melts? Melting is when substance changes from a solid to liquid. Water freezes to form ice when it is cooled down below 0 degrees Celsius. When ice is warmed to above 0 degrees Celsius, it turns back into water. Let's study about boiling. If an element or a piece of matter is going to be changed from a liquid to a gas, even more heat will need to be applied. This will allow the substance to reach what is known as its boiling point. For this, we're gonna do an experiment. Today's experiment is very simple. We made some ice cubes and then put that in different places to watch them melt. This is great activity for learning about melting and freezing. You can use standard ice cubes or any shaped molds you have around the house. The materials needed: ice cubes of the same size, containers for the same cubes. Instruction: place each ice cube in a container. Put the ice cube in different places. We put ours outside the house, inside and in the fridge. Time: how long it takes each to melt. First, we discussed what makes ice melt and predict where the cubes would melt the fastest. Get me the results. Thank you.